Can't blame you for having your wall up.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I want to show you how I got this nice date night out look. So right before anything else, let's get right into it. First and foremost, I am going to, of course, moisturize my face. And here I'm using the Lancome Gel Moisturizer. I love this moisturizer. You know, light, it's perfect. Just love it, not greasy at all. And of course, don't forget to get your neck when you are moisturizing. Second, I'm using my Urban Decay primer. Love it. It's very light, and I'm using here just a pea size, you guys. And pea size goes a long way. This one is very thick, and as you can see, I'm just dabbing it into my pores. And you know, from before, I do have really bad acne scarring, so it does help with you just putting it and dabbing it into your pores versus you smoothing it out, so it gets right into those crests and those holes that may have built just from all that issue. So next, I'm using my MAC Spike pencil to do my brows, and here, as you can see, I'm using my brow brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just outline my eyebrow. Next, I am using my HD NYX concealer, and this is in a NW80. It's like a little bit closer to my skin tone. It is perfect. I love it. It has that natural tone to it. It's not too bright. It does trick just right, and I am just right here concealing around my brows. Here I'm using my beauty blender just to make sure that it is right in there and just kind of buffing it out. Again. Next, I'm using my LA Pro concealer, and now it's about 3 shades lighter than what I used on my brows, and I'm using it to prime my eyelids, prepping it for my eyeshadows. And of course, back again, I am using my beauty blender to buff that out, to blend it nice, give it that kind of air brush effect. And this will help for your eyeshadows to really pop out. It's very important for you to keep in mind to always prime your eyelids prior to applying your eyeshadows. And here I'm going to actually set my concealer on my eyelids. Yes, I'm going to set it, you guys, and I'm using the Airspun loose powder. Alright, so once you're done setting, we're going to now apply the Saharan Blush Volume 1. I'm going to use color Toby as my transition color. I just love this color. It just gives you that kind of sunrise, nice, just, you know. So right on top of my transition powder, I'm picking up my Warrior 2 palette and I'm going in over my transition powder with my Zama, with color Zama. And once again, this is from Warrior 2 by Juvia's Place. Love this color. I just love the connection. And next I'm using the Jamata, also from the Warrior 2 palette. And I am going to go ahead and apply that on my eyelid, you guys. Right there on top of my lid, just kind of dabbing it in. Instead of brushing it on and swiping it, I'm just doing that dabbing motion. And I'm working my way into the crease, but I'm not going directly in the crease, but I'm just working my way into my crease on both of my eyes. And as you can see, that change happened. Next, I'm going to use the Walzana, also from the Warrior 2 palette. And I'm going to go back over my lid. And as you can see, it's a little bit darker. It's a charcoal color. And I'm just going on and causing that whole blend. So I'm just blending it into my crease. So I'm working it up. And next I'm just getting a fluffy blending brush where you can see, so I can eliminate that harshness. As you can see, I'm doing that to both eyes. And also, same palette, you guys, I am going over with the Shawata. So that's even darker than the Walzana. So you can say this is basically black. As you can see, the Shawata is a black color like I was saying before. So I am doing the same process. I am buffing it into my crease because like I said, you don't want that harsh line. And do you see how it just kind of blends right in? It flows and gives you that sunrise effect. I love that. Next, I'm putting on top of my lid the Wet n Wild, and this is in color gold. And you don't need any glue because it's already tacky. So all I'm using is a brush and I'm just kind of patting it onto my eyelid. I'm not brushing it or swiping it on. I'm just like patting it on top of my lid only, you guys. So there you go. And I'm doing that for the next lid. Seems like I was having a nice conversation. It's my producer. She talks. Yes, guys. So I am adding a little bit more in this lid because I feel like it's just not as much on here. So you'll see me do that a couple of times. But yeah, I mean, it was nice, but it wasn't as much on the lid as I wanted it to be. So that's the only downfall that I would say about this particular one from Wet n Wild. But all in all, it was worth it. Next, I'm going in with my fly liner from Fenty Beauty, y'all. I'm so excited. You know, I've been hearing all the raves about this eyeliner, and must I say, I love it. So thank you so much, Rihanna. This was an amazing eyeliner. I'm really excited about this one. So I'm giving myself some wings. As you can see, you guys, I cannot go on without my wings, honey. Cat. So, and of course I was going over it with some more of my glitter. So here I added on my Milani Glow before I added on to my Fenty Beauty foundation, and this is in color 440. And I am now going to do my coverage, you guys. And I'm using my beauty blender for this airbrush finish. I mean, I have my moments when I want to use my beauty blender and other moments when I will use my brush. But for this one, I'm using my beauty blender. Don't forget to damp it up. And of course, my Fenty Beauty loose powder. I was so excited to get this powder. I made sure I went to Sephora, honey, and got this powder. And thank God it wasn't sold out yet. And I'm just finishing it off with a nice, loose, fluffy brush just to kind of swipe off any remaining that I may have. And of course, as you can see, like I said, I'm going over my glitter again because it just was not sticking on. And next I am using my Fenty Beauty Kilowatt, and this is in Ginger Binge. Alright guys, so now it's time to highlight, and I'm using my LA Girl concealer, same one that I used on my brows earlier, and I'm just going right under where I want the sun to kiss my skin, you guys. And I'm using my beauty blender, and as you can see right there, I'm going right under my nose because I tend to have a little crease that doesn't get covered right under my nose. So I'm going right in there with my beauty blender. So right here, I'm just highlighting the areas that I want the sun to kiss my skin. So I want it to be highlighted and I want to pop out, so to speak. And I'm going to go ahead and set with my Ben 9 powder, and this is in color Camel. And I'm going on top of all of the areas that I would like to highlight. I'm going to set my skin. And next, I'm going to use my the matchstick, and this is in color Espresso, honey. And I'm going right in there, and I'm gonna now contour with this color. And contouring is anywhere that you want to shine away from the skin, so anywhere that you want to be hidden, not highlighted. You're going to apply your contour to those areas. So always make sure that you get a big foundation brush and just go ahead and buff off around these areas so that you don't have that harsh look, you know. So that is exactly what I'm doing. And I'm going over and just kind of buffing it out, top of my nose, on my cheeks, and all over my face pretty much. Now I'm going over my cheeks with my blush. And I'm still highlighting here with my Kilowatt Fenty Beauty, and this is in Binge. I think this one actually is Moscow Mule. So I'm applying my eyelash, and this is from Pink Empress Hair. I know that most people use those tweezers. I'm old school, or I don't know if it's old school or new school, but I like to use my fingers. I'm actually okay with applying my lashes with just my finger. So here I'm just lining my lip with just a regular brown lip liner, just to give my lip definition. And I'm using my Fenty Beauty Stunner Lip, and this is in, you know, that it's like a reddish color. I love this color. It's very beautiful, very vibrant, and very pigmented. When I tell you it's very bright, love it. And I'm making sure to clean around my lips, so I'm using a little bit of concealer just to
Can't blame you for having your wall up.
And I also did add a little bit of Trophy Wife on my lid, right underneath my eyebrows, in my area where I did contour, just to make it pop a little bit. So I did add some Trophy Wife on top of my lid, and that is what I'm doing. Also on top of my nose to contour, to highlight. And there you go, you guys. I really hope that you love this look. This is such a cute date night look for you and your significant other. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I can't wait to see you guys here next time. Thank you so very much for watching. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to comment below any other looks that you want your girl to do. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I'm Midline Blanc, and this is Fashionable Struts. Until next time, bye Strutters.